Our next contestant, Sunny Fridge. This is who I am. This is who I am. Sunny Fridge.
I once was afraid of people saying, "Who does she think she is?" Now I have the courage to stand and say, "This is who I am." Madam Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, guests, have you ever been afraid of someone saying, "Who do you think you are?" That quote by Oprah Winfrey was an aha moment for me. I met Oprah when I was living in New York, chasing my dream as an aspiring TV reporter. I worked as a secretary at CBS. I didn't have a degree at the time, but I had passion. A veteran cameraman named Tony Ancona knew I wanted to be a journalist, and he took me under his wing. With Tony, I had a backstage pass to events. My favorite, the 14th Annual Daytime Emmy Awards. It honors the best in broadcasting. Oprah was up for her first Emmy, nominated for Best Talk Show Host in Daytime Television and Best Talk Show. If she won, and she was my role model, I would get to interview her. The competition was stiff. She was up against veteran talk show host and Emmy winner, Phil Donahue. What a thrill when Oprah won. She told the audience she didn't prepare a speech because she didn't think she would win. I guess she never heard of the Toastmaster tip. Always carry a speech in your pocket. She was interviewed by an alphabet soup of media outlets. NBC, CBS, ABC, CNN, and ET. And then there was me. I guess if I had call letters, they would be SFQ, Sunny from Queens. I remember anxiously awaiting for Oprah to finish her interviews with the major networks. To say I was nervous was an understatement. My heart was racing a mile a minute. I had butterflies in my stomach. Would Oprah talk to me? After all, who did I think I was? My cameraman told me to put my game face on and go for it. Slowly I walked, step by step, gaining confidence along the way. I said a silent prayer. "Oh Lord, don't let me faint." And then I spoke. "Hello, Miss Winfrey. I know you've been interviewed so many times, but I wanted to know, how does it feel to win?" That's a question I never get tired of answering. Oprah Winfrey talked with me, Sunny from Queens, as if I was just as important as all the other media. At that moment, I am no longer worried about what people thought or who they thought I was. It was a defining moment in my life. Fellow Toastmasters, there may come a time in your life when you're pursuing your dream that you get asked, "Who do you think you are?" You don't have the qualifications. It may be those voices in your mind that say, you don't have the right education. And what about that time you failed? That's when you have to grab your fear and build up your faith and determination and make them stronger than your fear of failure. You have to silence the mind monsters, those negative thoughts we all battle. Studies show when it comes to self-talk, your brain doesn't know the difference between a truth and a lie. What you think and say to yourself has a great impact on your belief of who you are. Henry Ford says, whether you think you are or think you aren't, either way, you're right. We can scare away those mind monsters with positive affirmations. The next time that you're asked, "Who do you think you are?" say, "I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am a winner. I am good enough. I am a success." And you need a dream team to be part of that success. Someone who believes in you, who's not afraid to let you rise and shine. My cameraman, Tony Ancona, was part of my dream team before I even knew what a dream team was. He was so humble. I later learned that he was a cameraman for legends like CBS News anchorman Edward R. Murrow, and TV greats Jackie Gleason and Ed Sullivan. Yet, he took the time, genuine interest to help me, Sonny from Queens, put my dream to the test. I was sad to hear he had passed away at the age of 78, but I believe a part of Tony lives in me. His mentoring meant a lot, and it's why I mentor others today. A few years ago, I had the opportunity to watch with pride as Oprah gave her speech for the acceptance at the NAACP Awards. She was inducted into the Hall of Fame. This time, she had a speech in her pocket. She was prepared. The Mississippi native, media mogul, billionaire philanthropist paid tribute to the thousands of shoulders she stands on who have come before her. At the end of her speech, she said, "This I know for sure. God can dream a bigger dream than you can ever dream for yourself." I found this out in 2015 after 15 years as a journalism educator at a local university. My contract was not renewed. Suddenly, I was no longer training young people. It was a difficult time in my life, but sometimes a setback is a setup for a comeback. I did what I told all my students to do, encouraging them to dream big. They say if you're not scared of your dream, it's not big enough. When I took a leap of faith and I decided to be an entrepreneur, I did it afraid. But I'm no longer afraid of people's opinions of me. They don't determine my destiny. Like many of you, my goal is to be the next best version of myself, step by step, gaining confidence along the way, surrendering to God's dream for me to be successful, because this is who I am. Not because